And good evening. Welcome to Eastlake Wolves football as we bring you the contest between the Wolves freshman team versus Mount Si Wildcat. The Wildcats are here with a little bit of a grudge match as we've defeated their varsity and JV team already this week. The JV victory was a end of the game blocked field goal attempt that allowed our JV team to come out victorious. Captains have just met in the middle, and we are counting down to game time. And it looks like the Wolves will be kicking off to begin the game, which means we will receive the second half kickoff. We've got Landon Renfro in to kick. And back for the Wildcats. They won't show me their numbers. We've got number 21. And that number is not appearing on my chart. And number 18, Ryan Ruffin, back for the Wildcats. And there's a low kick fielded by number 18 at the 8-yard line. He's got a lane to run. We've got just our kicker back, and he is brought down at the 34-yard line. Ethan Shimke on the tackle there. The ball's spotted right at the 35-yard line, where it is 1st and 10 for the Wolves. I'm sorry, for the Wildcat. And there's a handoff, outside run, gain of about 5 yards. Number 24, Noah Bowen on that run. And there's another give. He bounces out to the right side, brought down by number 11, J.J. Maxwell. And there's the pitch back to the running back, number 34. He finds the outside, gets enough yards for a first down. That is Casey Johnston on the run. Thomas Crandall stopping for the Wolves. And with 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line, there's the snap. He's back for a pass. Pass to number 18, and he is brought down by number 34. That is Advit Sripada on the tackle.
Beautiful pass and catch from outside.
Another 1st down for the Wildcats. Now in Eastlake territory at the 41-yard line. There's a give to number 34. He finds the outside, makes a cut, and it looks like it's going to be close to another 1st down. Brought down by the entire Wolfpack, but not before gaining another 1st down for Mount Si. The ball placed now at the 30-yard line. Back for a pass. Looking over to, and he catches that ball at about the 4-yard line. That is, can't see the number from this distance.
On the coverage.
Wildcats line up in the I formation again. And he rolls out. The quarterback looks like he may keep it here. No, he's looking for it. And out through the hands of number 18. Ryan Ruffin, the intended receiver on that one. J.J. Maxwell in coverage. Second down and goal at the 4-yard line. Let's see if our Wolves can pull together a goal line defense here. There's a give up the middle, and he walks into the end zone. Number 34, Casey Johnston with the touchdown.
Down the middle, it is a Mount Si touchdown.
Number 34 to hold for Mount Si. And there's the kick. And it is outside, no good. So the point after failing leaves Mount Si with a 6-point lead over the Eastlake Wolves. And for the Wolves, we have number 30, Thomas Crandall, and number 12. I can't find his number on the roster here. Back to receive. Number 12 is Bryson Hodges. Bryson Hodges. And we're making some adjustments to the clock here. Officials asking for the time to be set to 6:01. Mount Si, number 18, back to kick. And there's a short kick, taking a bounce to Hodges. He's looking to the inside, finds a little bit of a path, about a 6-yard gain after getting the ball. They're going to spot that right at the 35-yard line, where the Wolves will take up 1st and 10 in their own territory. We've got Renfro in as quarterback with Bryson Hodges in the backfield. I'm sorry, that's Jake Aarons in the backfield. Give to Aarons. He pushes it forward. Not much assistance from his line to push him forward, so he gets about 2 yards.
Jake up the middle for 2.
And Renfro, quick pass over to Hodges. Hodges has a little bit of room, but he's brought down hard by number 42, Thomas Freigel.
Gain of 2. It is 3rd and 6.
And a key 3rd and 6 for the Wolves. They line up tight formation. Back to pass. He's got pressure. Rolling out. He's got a man open. And that is Hodges. And the referees did not see the proper angle on that. They're calling it no good, calling it incomplete. And with 4th and 6, Wolves line up and kick. That's quite a kick. Bouncing down inside the 25, stopped at about the 22-yard line. Mount Si takes over now in their own territory at the 22-yard line.
The Eastlake Wolves fan of the first quarter is also the tiniest person in the stadium. It's Lucy Reed eating pizza.
And number 34 on the run. Tries to turn it back inside. He is bottled up and brought down by the entire line. Brought down by Jack Beardall and Jake Aarons. Wildcats line up with a single back. And it's a quick toss. And he's brought down after about a 5-6 yard gain. Thomas Crandall on the bring down. False start. There's a flag flying. That's going to back them up, negate most of that last catch. False start against the Wildcats. And run the clock. With a 3rd and 9, Wildcats prepare for a pass. He fades back, shot over to the left side, and it is in and out of the hands of number 80, intended for Marshall Smith. And it looks like the Wildcats will punt. We've got Bryson Hodges back to receive the kick. And there's the kick. Booming kick. And we'll let it bounce out of bounds at about the 38-yard line.
It's going to be Eastlake Wolves first down.
And the pitch to Hodges. He can't quite make it to the outside. Dropped for a loss of, well, they're going to give him just about a half-yard gain on that.
Brought down by number 3.
Spotted right at the 39-yard line. Jack Thomas in as our running back. Trips right. Renfro back to throw. Setting up the screen. Hodges has that. Sorry, not Hodges. That was Jack Thomas with the screen pass. Good for a gain of about 5 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 3.5.
Third down, 3 yards to go at the 45-yard line. Thomas still in the backfield. Renfro back to throw. And receiver is hit immediately. That catch is to Aiden Tracy, complete for a loss of about 4 yards.
Thomas Wood stopped short. It's going to be 4th and long.
And that's the end of the first quarter. With a score, Eastlake 0, Mount Si Wildcats 6.
A couple of VIPs sitting in the student section. Audrey Borup, our halftime champion of the world. And Sophia Bolter, who got the toughest player award during that competition.
We're ready to begin the second half with a kick from Renfro, which bounces downfield by number 18 at the 33-yard line. He finds the outside, bringing it back into Eastlake territory, bumped out of bounds at about the 39-yard line.
Renfro with a big tackle, but not before a massive outside gain.
After the return, that amounted to about a 2-yard loss on that kick. You know you're struggling with your special teams when your same player has to kick and tackle the receiver. Wildcats take over at the 39. There's a give up the middle, and he's met by number 77, Jack Beardall, number 82.
Bringing down Mount Si for a full yard loss.
82, Kate Harrelson in on that tackle. Dropped for a loss of 1 yard. Number 7 back to throw. Got some pressure. He's got a lot of pressure. He throws it away. Out of bounds.
Mount Si throwing it away. The officials talking about.
And finally, the flag does fly for intentional grounding. Some fans and coaches just looking for a little consistency on that call from one game to the next. Looks like we might get it. That's going to back the Wildcats up into Eastlake into their own territory. That's a spot foul with the loss of down. Third down, and it looks like about nearly 30 yards to go. And the Wildcats line up for this third and very long. There's the give up the middle, and he's met in the backfield by number 76. And called for a forward progress at the 38-yard line. driven back by Devin Farrington. And timeout is called by the Wildcat. Fourth and 33 yard. We'll see if they come up, try to run this down, or if maybe they decide to kick it. Well, we've got a timeout. We'd like to take this moment to thank one of our sponsors, East Evergreen Ford, proud sponsor of Eastlake Wolves football. Thank you so much for your support. We'd also like to give a shout out to Sammamish Remodel, one of our new sponsors. Thank you so much for your support of Wolves football. And it looks like they'll be kicking. Wise choice. And that kick gets away. Bryson Hodges calling for the fair catch, but he muffs it and is able to cover it up at the 27-yard line. And for those of you watching, and of course that's the only way you're hearing my voice tonight, it has been raining here today, so the ball is likely a little bit damp, which could explain the muff on that kick there, or fielding that kick. Wolves now with a decent position at their own 28-yard line. Got twins on either side. And there's the give up the middle. Jake Aarons finds a little running room. Plows forward for a gain of about 7 yards. There's the give to Aarons. Not much there to begin with, so he spins, moves it forward, drags a few guys with him for a gain of 7. Second down, 3 yards to go for the Wolves. A lot of whistles blowing there. And it looks like they're calling an equipment timeout. One of the Wildcat players hasn't got his chin strap tightened or snapped on. Safety first. All right, let's roll that clock and see what the Wolves can do. Number 44 in motion. Back to throw. He's under pressure and brought down. Loss of about 5 yards on that one. Number 60, Spencer Martindale on the tackle for the Wildcats. Third down, 8 yards to go for the Wolves. Aaron switches sides. Back to pass. Renfro under pressure again. He rolls out. He's going to take this one on the run. Puts his head down. Meets the challenge. Gains about 5 yards. We're back where we started before that last play. And a generous spot on that one places us at the 36-yard line, where it is fourth down and about 3 yards to go. Sitting at our 36. I'm hopeful our coaches will decide to kick this one away. Got Twins left and right. Renfro steps back, and it's a blocked kick.
Renfro blasting the line with a kick. Ball's bouncing. Stats chaos.
And after that blocked kick, Mount Si has the ball about where we started with it on that series, sitting at the 28-yard line. And if you happen to be one of those linemen who just got the ball kicked into the back of your head, you may want to go visit G2 Sports and Physical Therapy, another one of our proud sponsors. And there's a give up the middle. The line meets him after 2-yard gain, drives him back. They'll give him forward progress to the 26-yard line. They'll give him 2.5 yards on that carry. Wildcats lined up, back to throw to the end zone, where it is nearly picked off by number 80, and that is Chase Dannemiller on the coverage there. Chase high pointing, but not able to come down with the ball. Wildcats sitting now with a 3rd and a long 7 at the 26-yard line. Single back for the Wildcats. There's a snap. He's back to pass. A little bit of pressure. And he runs forward for a first down. That's the thing about dropping into pass coverage is you've got to be ready to spot the quarterback when he takes it off on his own. You got to be able to stop him before the first down. Mount Si getting a first down and into the 16-yard line. There's the give, up the middle, over to the left side. He stopped after a gain of about 4 yards. Stopped by Thomas Wood and Jack Thomas for the Wolves. Number 34, Casey Johnston on the run for the Wildcats. Wildcats quarterback, number 7, Tyler DeCola. Second and 7. DeCola takes the snap, drops back to pass over to the right. The number 4 intended for Luke Schaefer. Thomas Wood and number 43. Not sure who's wearing number 43 for the Wolves in coverage. 3rd and 7. And Nicola back to throw, fires over to the right, and broken up by Chase Dannemiller.
Dannemiller almost with a second interception of the game.
Brings up 4th and 7 for the Wildcats.
No, we won't.
And Nicola's still in, looking like they're going to make an attempt at this 4th and 7. There's the snap. He rolls to the right. No room, more room to run. And he is brought down at the 15-yard line. Evan Nichols on the tackle for the Wolves.
A turnover on downs. It's the Eastlake Wolves. First down.
And this is Evan's first game. He's been out with an injury, finally able to get back into the game. Welcome back, Evan. Nice tackle. Wolves now have the ball at our own 15-yard line. High snap. Give to Jake Aarons. Runs up the middle. Gain of about a yard.
Jake Aarons with some tough 2.5 yards up the middle.
And Eastlake calls for a timeout with just under 3 minutes remaining in the half. As we take this timeout, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Kinson & Kinson Homes. Thanks for your support of Wolves football. We also appreciate the support of orthodontics on the plateau. Another one of our new sponsors is the Washington State Patrol Troopers Association. Thank you so much for your support of Eastlake Wolves football. Second down, 8 yards to go for the Wolves. Got trips right. Renfro back, throws to the left. And a toss from Shimke. Shimke on the reception and a give to Jake Aarons after the reception. Good for a significant gain there. That run brings us to the 43-yard line. First and 10 for the Wolves. And the screen pass over to Shimke. Shimke brings it forward. He's got the outside edge, driven out of bounds just after gaining a first down. Ethan Shimke with some hard running after the catch there, just enough for a first down.
The second quarter, Eastlake Wolves. Man of the game is Mackenzie Rogers.
And timeout called by Mount Si. Thanks for your help with our clock management there.
Timeout by Mount Si. They want to chit chat.
While we've got this timeout, let's take a moment to thank our final sponsor, Pine Lake Ale House. All right, Wolves with the ball in Mount Si territory with just over 2 minutes remaining in the half. There's a give to Aarons. He finds a crease on the right side, moves forward for about 6 yards, up to the 40-yard line. Second down, 4 yards to go. High snap, give to Aarons. He's caught in the backfield, plows forward, and we're going to have a loss of about 3 yards on that one.
Against about 1,000 pounds of Mount Si. Loss of 3 on the play. Clock is running. 1 minute, 20 seconds.
1:20 remaining in the first half. Back to throw. Throw to number 9. Should be enough for a first down. That completion to Dominic Miller.
Dominic Miller close to a first down. They're checking it out.
57 seconds left on the clock. And they are calling a first down. Not a lot of clock management by the coaches down there for the Wolves. And they finally do call for a timeout. Wolves sitting with 53 seconds remaining in the half and 36 yards to go. Renfro back to throw, sets up the screen. Aarons has it, but no blockers in front of him. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage and no further.
Screen
And we call for a final timeout.
timeout, Eastlake.
For that screen to be effective, you've got to get the ball beyond the defenders with some blockers in front of you. Let's see what Coach Clay has pulled together for the last couple of plays of this quarter, or this half. Renfro takes a high snap. He's got pressure. Rolls out. There's a flag flying. Likely to be some holding. And Renfro gets back almost to the line of scrimmage before running out of bounds. And managed to run about 14 seconds off the clock there. Our men in black and white picking up the laundry from the field. And the spot of the foul will be at the 40-yard line. Holding against the Wolves. That'll place the ball at midfield with 32.6 seconds remaining in the half. Got twin receivers to either side. Jake Aaron's in the backfield. High snap over the head. Renfro picks it up on the run, gets it out to Aarons. Aarons has some room to run, makes up almost a little over half of that last penalty. And the clock continues to run, and it's going to run out before the play gets in. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your participation tonight. We go off to halftime with the Wolves trailing by 1 touchdown. We'll be back with you in about 10 minutes. And we are back preparing to receive the kickoff to open this second half. We've got Thomas Crandall and Bryson Hodges back for the Wolves. Number 18, Ryan Ruffin kicking for the Wildcats. Received by Hodges. He takes it straight up the middle. Got a little bit of running room. Bottled up there at the 44-yard line. They'll spot it, it looks like, right at the 44. A decent return for Hodges on that. Renfro takes a high snap. Pass over to number 9, where he is brought down by number 34. Number 9, Dominic Miller on the reception. Casey Johnston on the tackle.
Second down and 11 and a half.
Loss of just over a yard on that play. Got to learn to make some positive yards on those receptions.
Man on the Mount Side team yelling defense. Let's see if they can provide it.
Tight formation. Renfro back to pass. He's under pressure and sacked at the 35-yard line. Number 72 on the tackle there. That is Aaron Davis for the Wildcats. Loss of about 8 yards on that play. Trips right for the Wolves. And a wild snap. Toss over to number 25. He breaks the first tackle. Flag is thrown. Brought down at about the 40-yard line. But the flag sitting at about the 38-yard line, where it looks like there may be a block in the back. Holding against Eastlake. That's declined. It is fourth down. Fourth and about 14 yards to go for the Wolves. And Renfro steps back where it looks like he'll kick the ball. He gets that one away. Number 18 fields it at the 28-yard line. And he slips the first tackle. He's got some room to run now. If he can get to that outside, Renfro will be the only one in his way. And Renfro drags him out of bounds at about the 27-yard line, but there's a flag flying back at the 40-yard line. Back on the Wildcat side of the field. Laundry sitting out at the 39-yard line. Quick conference with the referee. Let's see what the call is.
The Eastlake Wolves, third quarter, fan of the game. Sammy.
And it is a block in the back. That one is coming back. The entire run back is negated, and the ball is spotted at the 31-yard line.
First down to the 31 for the Mount Si Wildcats. And whenever they get canceled by woke culture, they'll become the Mildcats.
And a quick pass over to number 80, and it's out of his hands. Not able to bring that one in. That was intended for Marshall Smith. Thomas Crandall on coverage there. Got twins on either side. As DeCola steps back to throw, looking to the left, or to his right, or left, yes. Where the catch is complete, brought down by number 44 and number 30. Thomas Crandall and Thomas Wood on the coverage there. Number 80, Marshall Smith on the reception. And it's third down, 4 yards to go, 3 yards to go. There's the pitch to number 34, and he tries to take it up the middle, falls forward for a gain of about 3 yards. It looks like they will spot it for a first down. And it is a Wildcat first down. Spotting it there at the 42-yard line, Wildcats' own territory. Single receivers on each side. Little bit of a quick start there. Number 34 takes it up the middle, gain of about 5 yards. The referees missed the early movement.
Finally brought down by Woody after breaking 3.5 tackles.
Thomas Wood on the tackle. And the Wildcats line up with twins left, now twins right. And it's a Wildcat run up the middle, met it right immediately by number 77. That is Jake Beardall on the tackle. Blowing up their line and taking the Wildcat down for a loss. DeCola back in as quarterback. There's a snap and the give to number 34 where he is met immediately, brought down for a loss. Number 76, Devin Farrington leading the tackle on that one. And the Wildcats back to punt. And the kick, that snap bounces, and he gets the kick away. And it takes a favorable bounce inside the 20. Stopped just inside the 15-yard line where the Wolves will take over First and 10 deep in their own territory. And there's some laundry on the field again.
Some extracurricular activity there and some flags thrown. Coach Clay calling it offsetting. The umpires calling it upsetting. We'll see who wins.
And that signal is a personal foul against Eastlake. That penalty will be assessed at the end of the kick. Should be half the distance to the goal line. That'll place it at about the 7-yard line. First and 10 at the 7. Landon to take the ball deep in Wolves territory. Got trips right. High snap. Quick pass. Just in and out of the arms of number 32. Jacob Aaron's not able to bring that one in. That was a little bit high. Second and 10 at the 7. Double backs. And it looks like the snap was high and fielded by Aarons. He's unable to make any movement on that one. Loss of about 3 yards. Third down, 13 yards to go from the 4. Note for those of you who weren't around last week, we lost our starting center last week, and we are having some struggles with the exchange today. That one brought out just outside the goal line. Another loss, spotted at about the 2-yard line. Fourth down, 13, maybe 14 yards to go. Looks like Renfro will be kicking from midway back in his own end zone. Renfro takes a step back. There's the kick. He gets it away. The short kick fielded at the 30. Good blocking on that. Number 18 takes it back to about the 10-yard line. Ryan Ruffin on the return there.
Third quarter is sponsored by Big Fish Sushi. Who knows if there's actual fish in there or not? It's the only choice we have.
Got it, Bear. Come on, man. You got this.
Number 7, DeCola, back to throw. He's rolling out. Got some pressure. And flag flies on that one. That's likely to be a holding call against the Wildcats.
Flag down. Brian Tawney trying to tell the refs what to do, but they say they'll do what they want.
Holding against the Wildcats. That's going to back them up a few yards. where it'll be first down and a little over 20 yards to go.
Also a block in the back.
DeCola in the backfield. At number 18 back to block for him. Pass out to number 84. He makes up most of those penalty yards. That was Joe Connors on the reception for the Wildcats. Second down, 13 yards to go. All sitting at the 18-yard line. Yard line to gain right at the 5. And DeCola back to throw. Finds a man in the end zone, and he's not able to bring it in. Defended by number 12, Bryson Hodges.
Distracting him enough for the drop ball. That brings up third down.
3rd and 13. Scorekeeper's got that flagged at 14 yards to go. Cola's got the blocker back as he drops back to pass, finds somebody in the end zone, and it is beyond the reach of number 18. Receiver calling for a flag, not going to get it this time. Ryan Ruffin, the intended receiver.
It is no good.
4th down, 14 yards to go.
It is 4th and long. Will they line up for a field goal? No, they won't.
Nicola comes back in for the Wildcats. Trips left. Quarterback back to throw. Looks left, looks right. He's going to take it and run. And he's going to make it. Just enough for a first down. No, a little more than enough. Ball's going to be at the 2-yard line. Once again, the Wolves defense unable to figure out that when you drop back in pass coverage, you've got to watch the quarterback run. First and goal, sitting at the 2.5-yard line. Referee asking for the clock to be set to 1:20. I suspect this may just be a bull rush up the middle. Wildcats in the I formation. And the quarterback keeps it and pushes in for a touchdown.
It is a Mount side touchdown.
And the point after attempt fails. No good.
The point attempt is no good. It is the Wildcats 12, the Wolves 0.
A minute 12 left in the third quarter. And we've got Thomas Crandall and Bryson Hodges back to receive the kick. And there's the kick. Over the head. Fielded at the 6. Hodges has it, brings it forward to about the 16-yard line.
Bryson fields it to 7 and is met 5 yards later by a number of Wildcats.
And a throw to Shimke. Good for a first down. That one dropped in right in front of the linebackers. There's a slightly high snap. Drops back, and it's a quick pass across to Shimke. And number 28, Ed Thatcher, checking in as one of our running backs. And the give is to 32, Hodges, with Thatcher blocking for him. Aaron's on the run. Good for a gain of about 2 yards.
From the Pacific Northwest Football Officials Association. There is a need for qualified individuals to work our high school games. Please consider becoming a football official. Go to pnfoa.com.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
For more information.
We'd like to thank our sponsors once again. Let's start out with the Washington State Patrol Troopers Association. Thank you for your support of Eastlake Wolves football. And thank you to Sammamish Remodel, another one of our new sponsors here for Wolves football. And we've got another moment. Let's thank the Pine Lake Ale House for their sponsorship. And let's just sneak in one last one here. Thank you to Orthodontics on the Plateau. Let's take it up now with the fourth quarter. See if the Wolves can come up with something here. Welcoming Ed Thatcher to the field. He's been out all season with a broken wrist. Finally cleared for play. Getting in enough practices to join us on the field tonight. sitting beside Renfro and Jake Aarons there. And a flag on the play. False start against the Wolves. Let's back it up 5. Take away that gain that Jacob had on the first down. Put a second down and 13 yards. All right, let's see what Coach Clay has dialed up for us here. Hodges in motion. There's the fake to Aarons and the toss to. And that's a first down. The throw was complete to Dominic Miller. Quick pass up to the 40-yard line. Nice fighting, Dom. First and 10 at our own 42-yard line. Renfro back. And a quick pass to Shimke. Complete to the 45-yard line in Mount Si territory. Nice catch there, Ethan. And another high snap. A lot of pressure. And he evades the pressure and catches another break, bringing it down to the 26-yard line. Nice run, Landon. And learning from Mount Si that if coverage is tight, run the ball, but find a seam up the middle. First and 10 at the 26-yard line. Renfro holds the ball. And he's got number 82 open, just barely overthrowing number 82. Cade Harrelson not able to bring that one in. Second and 10. Twins both sides. Renfro back to throw. Pressure again. Holding. And brought down after about a 16-yard loss, 12-yard loss. Flag sitting at about the 32. If it's holding there, that's going to move it back to the 42. And it is holding against Eastlake. That's been declined. They'll take the loss of down instead. Third down and 23 yards to go. The referee moving the marker forward just a little bit, only about 23. Pressure again, quick pass to Ethan Shimke in the middle. He evades the first tackler, fights forward to about the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and about 10 yards to go, maybe 9. And we've got trips right. Shimke coming in tight on the left. Aaron's in the backfield. High snap. Quick pass to Shimke. Toss back to Aaron's. He gets it. And he is brought down at the 2-yard line. The 1. Good for an Eastlake first down. Executed twice today on that move. They must have been practicing that one. Beautiful trick play. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. With just under 7 minutes remaining in this final quarter. Wolves poised to finally punch it in, but there's a timeout called by Mount Si. While we've got this break, let's see if we can thank our sponsors. Kinson and Kinson Homes, thank you for your support and sponsorship of Wolves football. G2 Sports and Physical Therapy, another one of our sponsors. We appreciate your support. And finally, thank you to Evergreen Ford, longtime sponsor of Eastlake Wolves football. Thank you. All right, the timeout is over. Let's see what Coach Clay has dialed up for us on this 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Little confusion as to who's supposed to be on the field for the Wolves. Lining up with the fullback, Power Eye, and the give to number 62, unable to push it forward. That's Ajit Venkatesh on the run. Ball moved back now to about the 5-yard line.
Stop for a loss. 2nd down and goal.
The attempt at the power play up the middle was unsuccessful. And they've got the power package in there once again. And this time Renfro keeps it. And under pressure, he's thrown out of bounds at the 12.
Eastlake stopped at the 12 for a loss.
And that timeout was not what the Wolves needed. And the standard package Offense coming back on the field. Now, rather than 1st and goal at the 1, we've got 3rd and goal at the 12. Got Jack Thomas and Jacob Aarons there as backs. Quick toss to Thomas. And he is swallowed up by a whole litter of Wildcats. And it's now 4th and goal at the 13. I'm sorry, Wolves, you're moving this ball the wrong direction. Let's see if we can move it toward the goal line. Once again, we've got Thomas and Aarons in the backfield. Back to throw, pressure. He squeezes out through the middle and makes it to the 5 before he's met and tackled. Turnover on downs at the 4-yard line. Wolves now in defense with the ball at their 4-yard line. Sorry, the ball at the Wildcats 4. They make a run up the middle, gain of about 5 yards near the 10.
Is in the game. Hold me closer.
And there's a give up the middle. He finds his way through, moves it forward to what should be a 1st down or very close to it, up to about the 15-yard line. That will be good for a 1st down. And there's a give, bounces it to the left side, finds the seam, gets it to the outside, moves it forward enough likely for a 1st down. Looks like they'll spot it at the 26-yard line. Good enough for a Wildcat 1st down. All right, Wolves, let's put a little defense together here, see if we can't stop them. There's the give up the middle, met by the entire defensive line, stopped after a gain of about 1.5 yards.
Nobody saw that coming. Tackled by many of the Eastlake Wolves.
And change of personnel here. Number 28, Ed Thatcher coming in his corner on the far side. Replacing number 18, Rehan Khan. Nicola with the power eye behind him. And give to the tailback, where he's met by the front line. Gain of about 3 yards. And Eastlake calls for a timeout.
Their 17th run in a row up the middle for a short gain. Eastlake, timeout.
And as we run down here, coming up with under 2 minutes remaining in the game, we'd like to thank our coaches. We'd like to, but the graphic doesn't want to run. Head coach Joe Clay, assistant coaches Duriel Jones and Zach Betts, assistant coach Mike Perry, and strength and conditioning coach Cody Novak with Ashley Holman as the athletic trainer. Thank you, coaches, for all you do for our boys. This broadcast is copyright Wolves Football Association as intended for the private viewing of our audience. And we're back. I suspect there may be a run coming up here. No, he drops back to pass. And Thatcher in coverage there. And it looks like Thatcher's coming off with an injury. Shoulder injury there. And there's a give up the middle.
It is the 19th run in a row by the Wildcats.
Moving it forward to the 41-yard line. Gain of about 4 yards. Second down 6.
Second down and 6.
And with just about 30 seconds remaining in the game, Wildcats look to take what will likely be the final snap. And it's a run up the middle, surprisingly. Gain of about 3 yards. 20 seconds remaining.
Thomas with a great stop in the middle. The fans starting to cheer on the end of the game. It is going to be Eastlake Wolves 0, the Wildcats 12.
And that will bring up the end of the game here. Wolves 0, Outside Wildcats 12, avenging the losses of their JV and varsity teams. Thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate your support. And we hope, if you're not already, that you'd please subscribe to Wolves Football. Help us get those numbers up on YouTube. Helps us to get the word out, get more viewers, make it easier for others to find our broadcasts. Thanks again. And we will be joining you on Friday as the Eastlake Wolves take on Issaquah at Issaquah. That broadcast will begin at 7 p.m. Pacific time.